Welcome, Healer Heart community. It's your girl, Bob the Healer. I'm back with another live oracle reading. Okay, we're going to get straight into it. I have some Healer Heart announcements to discuss with the community. So make sure you are locked in and you are taking notes. I don't know if you've seen what's happening in the news, but nothing's new here. Bob the Healer predicted it. Unfortunately, we've had some tragic experiences that are happening that I don't necessarily like to talk about or prophesy, but unfortunately, I have been gifted to speak that truth, to warn people. With that being said, most of my future downloads are going to be behind a paywall. I am moving most of my extended content, luxurious content, to my website. Okay, my Gumroad account. If you haven't checked that out, make sure you check the link in my bio. I'm going to be doing extended readings moving forward this year for the collective community. If you want to get exclusive access to that, make sure you are signed up for the newsletter and you sign up for exclusive membership. I am going to be doing that where I can really get into these downloads, really give you guys high quality readings. Now, don't get me wrong, honey. Your girl be prophesying on here and I'm giving you guys amazing information, but I want you guys to be able to get downloads specific to you and not just the collective. And so with that requires a little bit more energy and a detailed frequency. Not everybody can go. Okay, not everybody can be a part of this exclusive community. And I need to be able to tap in with that high value content for those high value community. You get what I'm saying? Where spirit is leading me is going to be catering to that demographics. People who really, really want to take it up a notch. Okay, the community members who really want to transform their life and are not just on here for fun. You see where I'm going with this? So that high value content is for those people who are very serious. Hello, baby. Make sure you are subscribed. And, who really want to put in the work. So it will be at a very good price, at a good value, as always, guys. I love you guys and I'm going to support you through your transformative spiritual journey. And so I'm going to make sure it's good quality at a good price and you have detailed readings for you. Okay? So with that being said, let's get into this reading, darling. Thank you guys so much for your love and support. And I really, really would love to see your support and shares. Yes, sharing this live, sharing my content on my page, okay, is very, very, very important. And it's not just about like me getting exposure. It's about the prophetic message getting out to the community. Come on, let's get into it. Let's get into it, baby. It's about you standing in the way of someone. Thank you, baby. I love your support. I need you to share this live, okay? I need you guys. That's the thing. I need a community. I can be the prophetic leader. I can help and transform your life, but I need you guys to share, okay? I need you to support the content. And here's the thing. It's free. You sharing is free. Baby, it's free. Okay? And so when you share the content, you are allowing other people access to high quality prophecy, high quality spiritual downloads, so that they can prepare for the shift that is coming. That's already here, honey. That's already here. And I know some of y'all know how deep my spiritual gifts go. Okay? I know some of y'all know. Some of y'all done prophesied over your life and transformed your life, and you over there keeping it for yourself. Yes, I need my community to show up and show out. And because of that, Spirit is requiring me to transform my content offerings and put them behind a paywall. Okay, until y'all show up for me, I got to show up for the people that specifically in my community that are showing up for me and really want to take it up a notch. Okay, baby, they want to take it up a notch. Y'all following? Thank you for subscribing, baby. You know, Spirit sees everything. Okay, and even on this platform, you can bless somebody energetically by supporting their content, not just mine, but other people that you see that are spreading the light, spreading the good message, honey, transforming other people's lives, baby. Okay, and not the people. This is the thing. Okay, is this thing on? This is the thing. I'm not a tarot reader. Okay, I'm not one of them little textbook. Oh, no, I really am a prophet. I really am an empress. I really am a high priestess. So when I get on here and I'm really speaking things and then 30 days later they happen, it's not to be braggadocious. It's to warn people. It's to transform people's lives through a lie. And your job in watching this is just to share it. That's it. And to be transformed, to get a free reading, baby. That's the least. That's the least. Honey, okay? Okay? So, y'all ready? Aquarius, it is your season, baby. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Aquarius. I hope you are feeling good. I hope you're feeling prosperous. I hope you're feeling abundant. I hope you're feeling blessed. I hope you're in your element, darling. Yes. And for those of you who are waiting for your sign, make sure you wait in line. Okay, be patient. Just watch. You're going to get an amazing reading. I promise you. Okay? Oh, I actually love this deck. We are pulling from the Daily Rituals Oracle today for the message. But don't get it twisted. I am the Oracle, honey. All right, Aquarius, let's get straight into it. Okay, some people could be doubting your abilities. Okay? Some people could be trying to stun on you during your time, during your season. And you got to make room for everybody. Okay? Everybody deserves to shine. Okay? Shout out to my Leos. We know a little thing or two about shining, honey. But not on your watch. Don't be a hater, Aquarius. During your season, allow everyone to shine so that you can fall in line with blessings. Okay? For example, if you see somebody else around you in your circle being blessed, that means you're in proximity of a blessing. You see where I'm going with this? If you see someone else getting a bag of money, honey, that means money's getting closer to your wallet. You see me? Thank you, baby. Make sure you are subscribed. All right, Aquarius, let's go ahead and get you a card. Oh. I'm not going to take the cards on the floor. Okay, serenity and peace and quiet is going to transform your life this Aquarius season. Okay, and what that means and what that looks like to you, Aquarius, you have to figure out. It doesn't have to be stereotypical. Some of you, it's just turning the music off. It's just turning sound off. It's just turning off the outside noise, the outside opinions. Okay, I feel like we were talking about this in Capricorn season, Aquarius. Some of y'all need to go back and rewatch that. Oh, wow, this is on here. Self-acceptance is key to your transformative journey. 10-10, honey. 10-10, okay? You are coming through a complete cycle and ending to elevating your frequency, Aquarius. You have been going through some traumatic lessons, honey. Really about your self-esteem and self-acceptance. Okay? And other people are witnessing and watching your growth. It took some time to really tap in with divine. Okay? It took some time to really ask God what it is that she wanted to transform in you. And now that you can see these things, you're edifying, you're working at them, and I'm proud of you, Aquarius. Okay, you're transforming your life this season because you're tired of you getting in your own way. Yes, you're tired of you getting in your own way, Aquarius. You're tired of you sleeping on your own dreams, Aquarius. And now you're working with your feminine frequency, your feminine energy, and it's very important that you stay on this rhythm, okay? Making sure you're getting good sleep is very important to stand on this rhythm. Making sure you're nurturing yourself, okay, like a little baby. Yes, baby, I'm talking to you, okay? Are you an Aquarius? I'm talking to you. Okay, we have Luna. Okay, things could be transforming at night. You could be getting psychic downloads in your dreams. You need to write them down. Get yourself a dream journal, Aquarius. Okay, this year is different when you're in the horse year. For everyone watching this, we are in the horse year, 12-12. Okay, I'm getting the angels saying. Thank you, baby. Yes, I am a 90s baby, darling. Okay. Also, Aquarius, you're really getting into your swag. You're into your fashion this year. You're into designing and creating your own portfolio for some of you, and like edifying your own style. Yes, Jesus is Lord. Love that. Okay. And so at night you could be getting some downloads. You could be transforming your vision of your life at night. Write these things down, Aquarius. But through this transformation of self, it's changing your outer appearance. I'm telling the truth, honey. Y'all finna see. This year is not like any other. Because we are in the horse year, or whenever you're watching this little curl, come on, honey. You are going to be going full speed at this new momentum, this new transformation. Okay? Thank you guys for the love and support. We are not on Taurus yet. Make sure you are paying attention. Okay? Order of the Zodiac sign. Okay, we are on Aquarius. Okay? So, you're treating yourself with compassion, and it's transforming your outer appearance. Okay, because you're nurturing yourself, putting yourself on a bedtime, giving yourself good meals, you're on a good regimen, you're glowing. You're glowing, okay? Your outer appearance is changing, your fashion is changing, your expertise and your style is changing. Everything's changing, but for the better. Congratulations, Aquarius. You're walking into a new beginning. You're walking into a blessed new year. Praise God. Praise God whom blessings flow abundantly. Yes. Yes. What's up, baby? Okay, let's go ahead and move on. Move on. Pisces. Ooh, Pisces. I want to get into this reading, honey. Pisces, let me put the cards down, and I'm gonna just get real with you, because you don't understand that I'm psychic. You don't understand that I was blessed by God, the divine being, okay, to be guided to prophesy over other people's lives. You don't believe that. So I'm gonna just give it to you straight, and maybe I'll give you an oracle card today. Okay? First things first, Pisces, you're projecting. You're projecting again. Pisces, you're projecting again. And you're blaming your projections on other people. This Aquarius season is calling for you to reevaluate your inner child, your relationship with your inner child, darling. Okay, that relationship with your inner child and your inner adult is struggling because your inner adult is operating out of your masculine, excuse me, your feminine frequency. But your inner child is scared. Your inner child is scared that every day you wake up, everything is about taking care of things, handling things, but never do you have time for play. Never do we have time for play. Never do we have time to do things we want to do and to enjoy. And so your inner child is rebelling. I said your inner child is rebelling. Cough, cough. Yes, baby. Your inner child is rebelling. And your inner adult don't know what to do. You're like, oh my God. Your inner child running amok, okay? So hyped up and got all this pent up energy, honey. All this pent up energy, and now you're running amok. You can't sit still, and now your inner adult is like, oh my God, how do I get my inner child to sit still? It's because you're not playing. It's because you're not having fun, and you're taking that energy and that frequency, and now you're trying to play in other people's face. Okay, you need me to sing it for you. Pisces, we're getting tired of the games. We're getting tired of the lame excuses for why you can't keep it real with yourself. Okay. Because you can't keep it real with yourself. You depending on somebody else. I said because you can't keep it real with yourself. You depending on somebody else. I said because you can't keep it real with yourself. You depending on your network to keep you in check. But here's the thing. People tired of breaking their neck for you. For you. For you. Wow, wow, wow. Come on now, we in church. Come on. Come on now. Pisces, people tired of breaking their neck for you. They're tired of cutting corners for you. Honey, they're tired. Baby, they're just tired. They want to take a nap on you. People sleeping on you, Pisces. And for some of you, let them sleep on you. Because you need time to rejuvenate and rest and figure things out and regroup and reframe. Some of y'all need a vacation. Some of y'all need to take a break from work. And you need to exercise and get your endorphins flowing again. Because you're bored. And your intuition is off. Okay, let's get you a card, Pisces. Let's get you a card, Pisces. Look, Pisces said very bored. Yeah. We need some hobbies, honey. You need to find you some hobbies and stop relying on your network. Because this thing, Pisces, you be emotionally dumping on people around you when you're bored. Like, oh, well, you know, they're like, how are you doing? How you doing, Pisces? How's the day going? You're like, oh my God, let me tell you what's going on. And then they're like, okay, I'm going to just backpedal about this conversation. Bottom of the deck. Okay, self-compassion. Okay, yes, like I said, exercising, Pisces, getting some of that energy out because your inner child is like being mischievous. Yes, being mischievous is the word. Okay, magic. Okay, ooh, some of y'all are doing black magic, and I'm gonna need you to be careful now, because it's backfiring on you. It is backfiring on you, Pisces. Here's the thing, Pisces. You can't do protection magic if you're not being self-protective. Because if you're hindering yourself, you got to do some self-correction. Okay? You got to do some self-correction. All right? But as you transform this energy and you seek balance during Aquarius season, because everything is about balance in life, you are going to see your energy and frequency transform for your highest good. And you can mark my words, because Bob the Healer is the truth, Ruth. Okay, I'm gonna tell you that. Magic surrounds you when you get in the vibration and frequency of balance. Okay, bottom of the deck, new beginnings. Okay, bottom of the deck, new beginnings. Healing. It's going to be because you are transforming that you can step into this new frequency. But it's not going to happen until you heal, honey. It's not going to happen until you transform. Let me cut this back. There we go. We're activated. We're activated. Yes, okay, divine feminine. Divine feminine. Oh, some of my Pisces are Asian, Filipino, to be exact, Chinese that are watching this. Okay. Okay, see, that's what I'm talking about, Pisces. You're too busy worried about that ex that you casting spells on yourself. Wow. Okay, look at that. Bottom of the deck. You see that? Look at that. You got to do some inner work before them spells can work, honey. And if you don't know, now you know. You're talking to a high priestess now. You're talking to a high priestess now. When them spells, when you, when them spells start to activate, it activates work in everybody. Not just the person that you're casting the spell on. Okay? If you've been out here cursing yourself and you putting out a spell to stop people from cursing you, you get where I'm going? Okay. Some of y'all need to do a cleansing, a bath, a spiritual bath. You need to cleanse out that energy, that frequency, and stop hating on the G. Stop hating on the people and they light and they vibration that are trying to help you transform. And stop relying on other people's light for you to cleanse your negative energy, Pisces. Okay, like I said, you're purging on other people. You need to purge in some water. In the water, honey. Okay? Balance. You see that harmony. Get you some balance, honey. All right, let's go ahead and move along. Move along to Aries. Aries, my little fairies. What's happening? What's happening, fire signs? And this could really be about you, and I'm going to just comment on this and then move on. Pisces, this could really be about your children being like, needing a little bit of discipline. Okay, and also Aries too, because now I'm feeling Aries energy. All right, moving on. Aries. Aries, you are showing your strength, honey. You're looking beautiful. You're looking bold. You're looking abundant. Looking rotund during Aquarius season, honey. Okay? You're calculated. You're moving in harmony. Okay? Look, you're balancing everything. You could be dealing with a Libra. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. You are also just very flamboyant during Aquarius season. You're experimenting with your clothes, experimenting with your fashion. Okay, some of y'all are tanning more. Be careful. Make sure you wear sunscreen, sunblock on your skin, because, and especially if you're black, honey. Black people be forgetting we can still get cancer. You can still get cancer. You can also be dealing with the cancer. But also, Aries, you're standing out like a star. Standing out like a star because of how you're taking care of yourself. How you're handling other people's business too, honey. You could be dealing with a Leo. Okay, but you are manifesting blessings. Ring, ring, ring. You could be getting some calls coming in. You could be getting some offers coming in. You could be getting a check. Yes, you could be getting a check coming in. And it's because you are working with the universe to go after your desires and your dreams. Thank you guys so much for sharing this. You guys are the real, real, real deal. Read the room, honey. We are not talking about the war. If you want to download, go to my page, Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Threads, where I am prophesying all day long, honey. Listen, honey, this is the thing. Y'all be asking for so much for free. What you gonna do for me? What's your views on sharing my content? I mean, my goodness, this okay. I'm about to take a break. Do y'all want me to finish these readings or what? Thank you, baby. For those who are watching, make sure you take notes. And for those of you who are serious, I promise you, these readings will transform your life. Okay? I'm not on here for play. I am having fun. My inner child and my inner adult, they work together to do these readings. Okay? They really do. Listen. Let's talk about it, Aries. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. For the people in the back who are watching, who don't understand what it really takes to sit in your position as the Aries. Okay, some of my Aries are the first in the family. Some of my Aries are like the first to pioneer in your career. You're the first to do what you're doing in your family. And like, you know, it takes a lot of courage, a lot of bravery. And people love to talk from the sidelines, don't they? People love to talk stuff from the sidelines. People love to watch you and critique, and I think Aries should do it this way, and maybe it would be a little bit more fluid, you know. Da da da. No, honey, I'm a pioneer. I'm a pioneer. I love black people too, honey. I'm a pioneer. Okay. And because you are going within Aries during Aquarius season and recognizing your uniqueness, recognizing what you bring to the table, other people are watching you and they're taking notes. Okay, other people are valuing you and they're supporting you. Okay, other people are seeing how brave and how strong you are. Look at these energies. Look at this. Look at this. Braveness and strength, honey. Look at that. Look at her with her sword. People don't even want to cross you, Aries, because they know you're not the one, or the two, or the 3, the 4, the 5, the 7, the 8. Count it up, honey, and you're laid. Okay, you're already laid, because Aries is already ahead of you and has already moved on to the next thing. Okay? Oh, ciao. And that's the real tea. That's the real tea, Aries, is that you be moved on to the next thing and other people be so busy critiquing you for something that you done did last year or you done did forever ago, and they really need to be taking notes. Okay? So this Aquarius season, stay on track. Watch the people who are watching from the back. Tell them to take notes. Who has a hiccup? Confirmation. Tell them to take notes. Tell them to keep watching and see how it's done. Because you're a pioneer. Okay, some of y'all are really taking it up in your career field. And I'm very proud of you. Honey, I'm about to skip your sign. If you comment your sign and we're not on your sign, I'm going to skip it. We haven't talked about Scorpio yet. We are in the line of the Zodiac, okay? We are on Aries. Read the room. Hey, moving on to Taurus. Okay, so pay attention and watch. I'll jump in here and start asking questions and just listen to the message. Any of this can apply to anybody. Thank you, baby. I love your support. Make sure you are sharing this live right now. That's what we're going to wait for y'all to share this live. I need your support. Support the community, darling, so that other people can get this free message, this transformative energy and frequency. We all vibing out. Ain't we vibing out? Ain't this a vibe? Okay, we getting to it. Every zodiac sign is getting served. Okay? Taurus, are you ready? Thank you, baby. Make sure you are sharing. That's how I know you are supporting my content, is you share it. Okay, don't talk about it, be about it. We real on here. Baby, I am not rude. It's just your mama never told you the truth. Yes, darling, your mama never told you the truth and you ran into a woman like me, and now I'm abrasive, darling, because I keep it real. And that's what the good people love me for. Because I am not here for fluff, for fakeness. I may look cute, but we don't keep it cute, we keep it real. All right, darling? That's why we're moving on to Taurus energy. And you about to get your whole Zodiac sign skipped. Y'all better tell them to be quiet. Tell them to be quiet now. All right. Taurus. Taurus. All right. Taurus. Some people trying to challenge you and make you feel insignificant during Aquarius season. And it's because you are not feeling your most confident that you are even allowing these things to get to you. Ooh, look at this. You're going through a transformative process, Taurus, okay? And you're very vulnerable right now. And the people around you, your support system, you need to be paying attention to the people that, oh, this is a message. Honey. Okay, let the download come in, let the download come in, let the download come in. Taurus, you have been shifting things in your life. And you know I'm talking to you, Taurus. Okay, you know I'm talking to you. And because you've been shifting things in your life, you've been paying attention to how like other people are moving a little funny, a little weird. Like, okay, I asked you to do that for me. You didn't show up. You didn't support me for that. Okay, I remember that. Okay, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I remember when I was there for your wedding. Okay, but whatever. You're seeing how people are moving right now as things are transitioning in your life. And for some of you, it's okay, maybe your finances weren't the best during Aquarius season, and now as you're getting your money right and you're getting yourself together, you're noticing people are flaking out on you. You're noticing people are acting a little weird. All right, but my advice to you, Taurus, is to shower them with your light. Because thank you, baby. Yes, I am a black Barbie. Where you are going, where God is taking your light, it doesn't even matter about these people. I promise you. Okay, these people that are trying to dampen your frequency as you are vulnerably transforming, you're like a little caterpillar in your cocoon phase. And, as you're in your little cocoon, they're just trying to like swing at your cocoon. Maybe you're missing the message too busy looking at my exterior. My whole light is shining, darling. I am beaming out the word. I am beaming out truth. And you're worried about taking me out on a date? What do we... How discouraging. How discouraging. What a waste of time for you. Anyways, because of this energy and this frequency, you are like transforming in people's eyes. And everybody that was hating and everybody that bailed on you, flaked on you, they might need you one day. And you're going to have so much abundance to give, but you might break them off a little something. You know what I'm saying? You might be like, okay, I got a couple grand saved up. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I give a little relative who was hating on me a little couple $100. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'll show you a whole new world because you couldn't provide for me. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'll bless you with a little bit of grace because you was hating all up in my face. Okay? And that's the truth, is when you allow the people that are hating on your vibration as you're elevating and transforming and cleansing your energy to do what they do, God will elevate you over your enemies. That's the truth. And when you are elevating over your enemies, you can bless your enemies. And you don't got no hate or malice in your heart. And here's the T. It's not for them, but for you. So that you can elevate faster. Where you're going, envy, jealousy, hate, Unforgivingness is a frequency that you cannot carry with you. Okay? You can't carry it with you. I'm gonna pin that message, baby. Y'all motivate me. I love it. Okay? You can't carry that envy, hate, jealousy, and malice with you, baby. If you want to be blessed, blessings don't have that frequency around them. Okay, on your way to the top, you got to get away from the hate and the jealousy. All right, Taurus, let's get you in the card. Okay, you got to go within and you got to do some soul searching and soul cleansing too. Because like I said, as you are rising, you need to be more present. Okay? When you are where God is taking you, he wants you to be more present in the moment. Less in the future or the past or what these people were doing to you or how you overcame. Like, okay, share your testimony and move on. There's a season for everything. There's a season for everything. And right now, this is a season of peace. This is a season of elevation for you, Taurus. This is a season of your light shining bright. Okay? And if you feel me, can I get an amen? If you feel me, can I get an amen? All right? Move on. Gemini. Where my Geminis at? My flirty, flirtatious Geminis. My charismatic, smooth-talking Geminis. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? If you're in the back, come to the front. We got a message. We got a word for you, darling. We got a word for the Geminis. Listen, honey. Connection. You got to connect the dots. Hi, baby. What's up? Make sure you are sharing this. That's how I know you support me. You share, you share, you share. It's free. Did you know sharing was free? Okay? Gemini. It's time for you to nurture both sides of yourself, to connect the dots between both of your twins. Here's the thing. Some of y'all could actually have twins. You need to nourish your self. Okay, how can I put this? Because some of y'all don't really understand what it means to be a Gemini. Being a Gemini means you have duality to you, similar to Libra. Okay, Libra's all about balance. Gemini is all about the twins. Okay, the twins look the same, but they're both very different. Okay, one side of you is totally different than the other. You know what I'm talking about. Some people think you're a little bipolar. I know you're just a little fluid. My baby Geminis are just a little fluid, okay? You're just the air sign. You just need the space to be creative, the space to be yourself. And during Aquarius season, you're getting that. You're getting the space to have both of the twins at the party, honey. You can have both of the twins at the party, Gemini. Celebrating both sides of yourself means that neither one of your sides gets demoted. That means neither one of your sides gets shunned. Hi, baby. Make sure you are sharing. Sharing means you're caring. Even if you're a Karen, okay? But anyways, as you are building this friendship with yourself, you could also be creating more friendships with other people that look like you. Especially for my black girls. Shout out to my black girls. You're finding other communities that embrace your community. Hello. You're finding other connections, other black girls like you who love you, who support you, who want to be a part of your network. Hello. All right, make sure you are subscribed. And it's because you're nurturing yourself that you are your sister's keeper. That you can really create nurturing friendships. That you are attracting frequencies back to you. Also, some of you are bisexual or could be attracted to the same sex. Okay, I'm talking to a woman that's attracted to another woman. Okay, you are finding commonality with your partner. You are developing from like a friendship into something really serious during Aquarius season. Or you could be like coming out of the closet. Hello. And it's making you step into your power. and your feminine identity and balancing both your masculine and feminine frequency. Okay, but for all of my Geminis in general, both men, women, everybody, you are balancing both sides. You're playing with both sides of yourself so that you pause, so that you can be in your highest frequency. And what that requires is less shame and more stepping into your true, authentic power, Gemini. Learning that you can be funny and get things done. Okay? You can work hard and play hard. Okay? You can vacation and then get work done on vacation. Like Geminis, you know how to do both. Don't switch up now. Okay? Don't let the pressure of society and other people force you into one specific box. Baby, you missed the Aries reading. You were late to the party. But if you subscribe, you can watch the playback. Shout out to Brazil. Brazil, whoop, 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 whoop. We got international followers. What's happening? Tap in, tap in. All right. And this can apply to all signs. So if the message resonates, the message resonates. Who cares what the sign is? All right? Get this good tea. So yes, you're stepping into your power. You're building connections, Gemini. And it's because you are resonating with your inner connection with both sides. Your duality, your individuality is giving you more of a higher frequency. Knowing what makes you unique. Knowing you don't have to fit into one box. Knowing that your style is balanced because you are eclectic. Because you are eclectic. Hello. Because you are challenging your talents by dibbling and dabbling and everything. Okay, you're exploring all your talents. You don't have to be one thing. Okay, you know who has Gemini placements? Who's doing a great example of that, including myself? Because I'm a Mars and Gemini. Tiana Taylor. Tiana Taylor has a Mars and Gemini. She is an amazing dancer. She is a good singer. She is an actress. She does different talents, okay? Spirit said move on. So, individuals who don't fit in one box will feel challenged by society because they force you into one role. You have to be this person. You got to be a mother. You have to be a father. You have to be a business owner. You have to be a caretaker. You have to be young. You have to be. And you could just be yourself, Gemini. Be yourself. Because other people want to know what it's like to be multifaceted and multi-talented too. We ain't on Virgos. We're on Geminis. Why are you worried about what I'm doing? Pay attention to the reading. All right, moving on. We are going to move on to, what's the next zodiac sign? Cancers. Yes, we're going to move on to Cancers. I don't want to miss the zodiac sign. I might skip Scorpio, but I don't know. Because I skipped them last reading and I see why. And Virgos might be next. Y'all keep trying. Cancers. Hi, baby. Make sure you are subscribed. I am blessed and highly favored and supported by my community. Make sure you are subscribed. I love Mario Kart. I'm from Portland, Oregon, darling. I'm from Portland, Oregon. Where are you from? Everybody drop where they're from in the comments. Right now, right now, right now. Flood the comments. Right now, right now. This is beautiful. Cancer, you have been allowing for God to take over in a lot of your connections. This Aquarius season, you've been challenged to surrender to the fluidity of life, to the fluidity of spirit. Okay, spirit knows what you need to hear. Spirit knows where you need to go, where you need to go. Okay, your angels are guiding you, and it's because you're becoming more present with the Holy Spirit, because you're connecting with your divine light. You're praying more. Some of you are just getting outdoors more, and you're finding peace and quiet in your surroundings, and that is allowing for a lot of these downloads to become clear. Okay, Cancer's Aquarius season is a lot about solitude and serenity and surrender. Solitude, serenity, and surrender for Cancers this season. That's the message. You gotta surrender to the solitude. You gotta surrender to the serenity, and you gotta let the surrendering be enough. A lot of this is self-love. Growing up, the women in your life didn't show you what real nourishment looked like. Okay, that you can have peace and quiet in your home. For some of you, that giving yourself love and space to be and process your emotions and process things is love. And I want you to understand that you can speak up for your space at any moment, at any time. You don't have to, because some of you live with individuals that are causing you unrest or causing restlessness, causing conflict. And all you want is some peace and quiet during Aquarius season. And all you got to do is speak from a loving space and understand that both you and that person deserve peace. You don't got to sit in chaos. You could be having a difficult conversation with your mother, or having difficult conversations with the mother of your child, or being the mom that is having difficult conversations with your child. Okay, wherever it applies, it applies. All right, and you want to speak from the heart to your children, or you want to speak to your wife or speak to the mother of your children in a way that's like nurturing and full of love and grace, but you're not finding the right words. So maybe surrendering, allowing God to come into the equation. So when you allow space for God, God can transform your life this Aquarius season. Any other messages for my Cancers? Meditate, pray, surround yourself in solitude. These are all forms of self-love. Thank you all for commenting. We got some people from Alabama. We got some people from New York. Where else? Where else, baby? Where else? Make sure everybody is subscribed and you are sharing. I will comment in the comment section when this is saved, the details on my makeup. And you guys can check out my vlog where I go over my makeup routine and all the things. North Korea, shout out. I doubt you are from North Korea, because I don't even know if you can see this in North Korea, honey. Don't play with me. Okay. Cancer, because you are allowing yourself this alone time, allowing yourself to process your emotions, your aura is vibrating and transforming. I'm telling you, everybody that's taking notes right now, everybody that has been taking notes during this reading, okay, or even after this reading, your vibration is shifting this Aquarius season for the highest good because you are paying attention to the advice that Bob Miller is giving you. But specifically Cancers, I'm telling you, it's a new day for you. Some of y'all are even getting saved, getting baptized, transforming your life. You're finding a more serious relationship with divine because you allowed for more prayer time. Because you allowed for more meditation, your angels are speaking to you very clearly. Your angels are saying to you, you can get it done with less talking. If you're having complicated issues dealing with your children or the mother of your child, or you are having issues with your mom, sometimes less is more. Sometimes all you need is a word from your higher self, from your angels, from your spirit team and your guides. All you need to do is say a prayer, and it don't gotta be much, and things can get touched, honey. Okay, your intuition is leading the way, honey. I'm telling you, I'm spot on. I'm spot on with this, honey. I'm spot on. Your girl is tapped in. I'm tapped in with the Holy One. I'm tapped in with the Holy Spirit. I'm tapped in. Can you hear it? Okay? Some of my Cancers are clairaudient. And the more you're meditating, the more you are going to be hearing from the Holy One, from your higher self, and knowing exactly what to do. Because of less talking, you can do more hearing. Because of less talking, you can do less fearing. All right? Your intuition will be leading you, and you will not be allowing your fear to take over anymore. Your courage will step forward. All right, baby. Moving on. Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. Oh! Leo. Baby, I said Leo. Leo. Where my Leos at? Where my Leos at? Hey, bring the Leos from the back. Bring the Leos from the back. Hey, I know you like it. Like, no, but Leo, y'all be having a time during Aquarius season, okay? And even though you're in the back, you got it like that. Okay, where my Leos at? And even though you're in the back, you still got it like that. You still shining. Pretty much. You so pretty, Leos. You so pretty. Oh my gosh. My Leo's so pretty. All right, Leos, what's going on for you during Aquarius season? How can we transform? How can we take it up a notch, dog? Take it up a notch for the Leos. Take it up a notch for the Leos. Mindfulness. Okay, Leos, don't let nobody destroy the peace that you have set up for yourself. Today and all day, good things happen to you. Blessings flow to you. Okay, Aquarius season is just where it gets good for you, Leos. And it's because you're taking time to clear out your mind. Yes, you're taking time to be present. You're doing so, look at this. I want you to understand, Leos. I need you to see this. Okay, you see this? You see this? You see this? You see this aura? Do you see that? Spirit is wrapping this light around you so that even as you're going through this introspective time, you're still shining in your vibration and frequency. You're healing. And your healing aura is attracting people who really love you, who really support you. It's attracting blessings to you. Okay? This self-compassion, this presence, this I accept myself for who I am, exactly who I am, is why things are getting good for you. Aquarius season is about recognizing that things are getting good for you. It is. It's about knowing that your magic flows from within. It's about knowing that because you are working on the inner, it is affecting your vibration and frequency. Kind of similar to Aquarius' reading. New beginnings are you're stepping into because you're shedding away the old. The old was lack of self-compassion, constantly critiquing yourself, being in your mind all the time. And now, Leos, you are just like, you know what? I love myself. I love myself. Shout out to Kendrick Lamar, who's a Gemini. Play that song, honey. Recognizing your value increases your value, Leos. Recognizing your value increases your value, Leos. You are the sun. When you recognize that you can shine in any kind of weather, you stop trying to be like everybody else. Thank you, baby, for your love and support. Make sure you are subscribed or you share this live right now. Share it up. Share it up, baby. Thank you. I appreciate you. Surrender to the moment, Leos. Embrace this new phase in your life where things, everywhere you turn, blessings are coming towards you. Everywhere you look, you feel good. You're attracting things that are good for you, people that love you, people that support you, people that are in your corner because you are. Yes, you are. You believe that you can do it. You believe that you can achieve it. Your self-esteem has been rising and transforming during Aquarius season. And this self-compassion, kindness is attracting your tribe, baby. You're attracting people that want that vibe at the same frequency as you, that want the same things, that respect themselves the same way, okay? That have that self-acceptance, okay? You are influencing, Leos, other people on how to set the tone for self-love. Oh. Even the way you take care of yourself, the way you dress yourself, the way you put that on is inspiring to other people. And that's how you're getting the people going, honey. Look at all of this. Look at all these friend groups and communication and relationships that you're building during Aquarius season because, you know, you have this sense of self-acceptance and self-love. You're leading the pack, honey. You're divinely guided to do this too. Some of you are leaders in your own family, the matriarch in your own family, or like leading generations of women. Or leading groups of women. Okay, some of y'all could be in a cult, a little women's cult, a little witchery or whatever. Or you were just a spiritual woman, spiritual man that is inspiring other women to follow you as a leader. People blindly are trusting you. They're trusting your expertise. They're trusting you because the way that you trust yourself. This is really about the relationship with yourself, is directly mirroring your relationship with your clients, with your friend group, with your family, with your friends, with your loved ones. Yes. Look at this. You're seeing things beyond the veil for yourself and for others. Because you are celebrating your gifts, you're getting more gifts. Like I said, it gets better from here. And Aquarius season is exactly where it starts. Okay? Thank you, Leos. Let's go ahead and move on to Virgos. Where my Virgos at? Now, Virgo, you was bugging me all reading. Make sure you locked in and you got your notes. Because I know you're going to clock me and I know you're going to timestamp me. And be like, you said on this day and this time. All right. All right now. All right now. I'm going to need you to take notes. I'm going to need y'all to comment for Virgos what I'm saying. So, for the Virgos in the back, that's nervous. For the Virgos in the back, that's nervous. Share it up. That's how I know you're supporting me, is when you share it up. Share it up. It's free. Ball out with the shares, darling. Ball out with the shares. Yes, baby. Give me a few shares, darling. Okay, if you got it, share it up. If you got it, share it up. You know. Virgos, you are perfect. You're just perfect in every way. Look at you, supporting the divine on your divine assignment. Okay, we got the goddess card. We got the goddess card. My Virgo women and men are awakening to your highest frequency. Think I'm playing? Talk to me when we get to the end of Aquarius season. Okay? Talk to me when Aquarius season ends. You're gonna comment and be like, yeah, she was right. Bob the Healer, you be knowing. Okay? It's about your flow. It's about the way you're dressing. It's about the way you're carrying yourself. It's the way you're seeing yourself, that you are rising to the occasion, darling. You're rising in spiritual ranks because you recognize your own divinity. Are you following? Virgos, you had to strip yourself down to your bare bones for you to recognize that even though you are imperfect, you are still made perfectly by God. That's what you had to realize. Okay? You had to realize, you know what, even if I overanalyze every little thing and critique every little detail about myself and even the things other people say about me, because really it'd be what other people say about me that I'd be like, you know what? Do they know that God created me? Does she know that I'm made in the image of God? I don't know. Maybe they didn't get the memo. But you did. Praise God, you did, Virgo. You got the memo. And you said, you know what? I'm walking in my divinity. I'm walking in my goddess frequency. I'm putting on my crown. I don't know about you, but I'm wearing my crown. And if you can't recognize it, talk to my agent. Talk to my agent. Talk to my agent. Yeah, just do that. Talk to my agent. Yeah, talk to them. Because what you don't understand is that God is a fan of me. Period. God is a fan of me. Oh, I love this reading. Virgo, I love this energy. Come on. Come on. I love this courage. I love you when you in your bag and you're talking to your staff. I do. Because they can't see you when you are on your high frequency. Because people want to see you in your lowest frequency, because that's the only way they can digest your bravery. That's the only way they can digest your light. Because some people only seen you struggle, Virgo. They don't know how to deal with you when you reached your pinnacle. When you are transitioning other people's lives, when you're transforming people with your power and your authority and your God-given talents, people don't really understand. They can't fathom it. But God is about to take it up for you, as she always does. Because you are brave enough to go where God is showing you where to go, you get to go. You know, Moses didn't really get to go into the promised land. He didn't. That's just the truth, Ruth. Moses didn't get to go into the promised land, but Joshua did. Because Joshua had the courage. Even though Joshua didn't believe, God designed Joshua to have the level of courage needed to take those that were on the journey into the promised land. I need y'all to understand that what I do is divine and prophetic. I don't need your confirmation. I don't need your approval. You're watching my life. Anyway, Virgo, welcome into this new energy, this new frequency that you are leveling up. You know, you ain't on no sucker stuff no more. You ain't over there second guessing yourself. You're not over there questioning your divinity. You know your light. You recognize who God is in you and through your work. And you're leading people to the promised land. You're leading people to their purpose, which is a blessing. And, you know, I'm telling the truth, Ruth. And by harvest season, you will be receiving more blessings. Okay? Come fall, October, September. By your birthday, honey. By September, I'm talking to my September Virgos. Maybe late August. Maybe. But y'all gotta stop playing with me. Okay. My September Virgos, though, your abundance, your finances are going to be increasing around your birthday. Expect a raise, a fortune of money, someone blessing you with their savings. Okay? I'm just saying. But around your birthday time, you are going to be getting your money up. And it's because of the things you're doing right now during Aquarius season. It's because you're not afraid to let your light shine. It's not because of what you're doing. It's about how you're showing up. That's what it is. It's not about what you're doing. It's about how you're showing up. Your braveness is taking you places that other people can't go. Just so you know. And it's your fortune. It's your blessing. This year is your year. And I'm not talking about like 2026 or whenever you're watching this, but I'm talking about your birthday year. This year you're going into is really your time to shine and to be in your full frequency, your full goddess energy. Okay, you are going to be looking even more beautiful, even more ethereal. Honey, you need to get your dresses together. You need to get you a designer, a personal designer, Virgo, because you know you're a nitpicker. You need to get you a tailor. You need to get you somebody who personally designs gowns. Listen, I'm giving you the tea, okay, because your girl's a stylist, okay? A luxurious, abundant, spiritual stylist. And I'm telling you the tea, Virgo. Get you someone, honey, who can create custom gowns for you for where God is taking you. Because you got a prophetic look, okay? You could be setting the trends for people. And you ain't gonna find this in the middle of the mall. So don't even try to look. Go get you a designer that's on your wavelength, that's on your frequency, and God will reveal it to you. And so Virgos might start really getting in their fashion bag to match with their new swag, okay? All right. Libras. Who's new? Thank you guys so much for your support on my readings. Okay, thank you for everyone that is sharing these lives. Thank you for commenting. I am from Portland, Oregon, baby. Where are you from? You from somewhere where it's really sunny. That's for sure. Some of y'all are in the the Bahamas. I wish. All right. Libras need a vacation, honey. I need a vacation. Who you telling? Baby, I feel like I'm really giving y'all the tea with the look, honey. We got the luxury lounge, wow, darling, popping off. Okay, we got the fabulous office view, baby. Baby, what more could you ask from your healer? We got the prophetic messages coming in. Okay, this is one of my longest readings and most liked. Come on. Praise God. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you guys for sharing and most shared. Come on now. Most viewed. Come on now. Thank you for supporting. Y'all the MVPs. Libras. Aquarius season is a time of following your intuition, trusting your inner guidance, knowing that where you're going is being led by your highest self. You've been feeling some things intuitively, okay, about the people around you. Here's the first message. Okay, some of my Libras are in a relationship and you've been feeling like you want to leave. You will be leaving. My name is Bob the Healer. Bless one being, darling. I just got to bless one of y'all in this life. That's my only job. Who feels blessed? Comment blessed in the comment section. Okay, Libra, you are leaving the past behind. Look at this. Look at this. You're headed into new horizons, into new beginnings, and because you have accepted that just because things didn't go the way you wanted it to go doesn't mean that you failed. You're going into new horizons with a deeper intuition, a deeper inner knowing, and a sense of self-trust. You see, a sense of self-trust that's going to take you further than it's ever taking you. Because you're no longer going to be second-guessing the destination, constantly looking at the GPS, constantly questioning your personal legend. You just know this is right. And until you feel that feeling, it ain't right. You're gonna sit there and analysis paralysis your way into it. But yeah, some of my Libras are in a relationship. You've been feeling left behind in your relationship. You've been feeling on the outs with someone. You've been feeling unappreciated. Y'all remember that song by Cherish? Feeling unappreciated. Taking my love for granted, baby. And I don't know why. Y'all remember that? I'm feeling unappreciated. Taking my love for granted, baby. And I don't know. That's what you're feeling, Libra. You're like, I don't know. I don't know. You're like, I don't know about this. I don't know about continuing on this track in this relationship if you don't got my back. If you don't really got my back and my friend and my side. If I gotta keep checking to see where we going in the relationship because we ain't going nowhere. We don't ever leave the house. We don't ever go nowhere. You don't ever take me on no dates. You're unromantic. What is going on? Baby, what is going on? So yeah, you see, you can have everything you desire when you leave this past relationship and move towards love and move towards believing you can have it all. And here's the thing, Libra. When you move on, I mean quickly, you are going to find that person. No, they're going to find you. And they may have already been stalking you. They're already looking at your page. They're all in your aura, okay? They're thinking about you at nighttime, okay? This song is coming in from Bow Wow. Oh, why am I channeling all these Y2K songs? Got me like, ooh, ooh. And when I think about you, it's the first thing that comes to my mind. I'm like, ooh, ooh. And you can get it all. You can get it all. You can get it. And that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to give it all to you, Libra. They're like, you can get it all. You can get it all. And you're like, wait. This is what I wanted. And now that I have it, I don't know if I want it. So Libra, slow down, take your time. Don't rush into a next relationship until you fully heal from the last one. Okay? And make sure that you are rushing in to love yourself. Give yourself the things you need so that your aura and frequency can attract healthy relationships. You got to contribute to your aura, Libras. You got to contribute to your frequency, Libra. I'm going to be putting together ways that you can contribute to your spiritual bank. Yes, a little free download. Y'all can look at, where you can pick something off of that every day, maybe every hour if you're really feeling low spiritually, and just do it. Okay, open the door for somebody. Give somebody a compliment that's genuine. Okay, clean out your house. Get rid of some things. These are things you can do to add to your aura and your spiritual bank. So your frequency can rise. Take care of your skin, Libra. Balance your time. Give you some peace, some quiet. Make yourself a good, harmonious playlist. Do your makeup, darling. I said, do your makeup. Okay? And recognize that beauty is skin deep as well. Okay? That self-love will do you some good. Okay, Scorpios. Thank you for patiently waiting, Scorpios. Now it's time for your prophetic message. Scorpios, you called it, you said it, and that's what it was. I said you called it, you said it, and that's what it was. Scorpio, you've been seeing some things in the people around you. Ain't nothing new. You've been prophesying over your own life. Okay, you've been seeing some things. You've been seeing some things. Straight up. You've been seeing some things in other people. You've been seeing some things within yourself. You've been revisiting old paradigms and breaking those ideals down so that you can see what's happening for the new. Okay, you've been getting some downloads, Scorpios. Yes, about yourself, about where God is taking you, about where your life is going, about your gifts, about your own intuition. And like I said, you've been seeing some things, you calling it out. That's just what it is. So your accuracy, your timing of things are being revealed to you during Aquarius season. Okay, you've been chilling in the house this Aquarius season, getting more acquainted with your inner self, your inner child, your inner emotions, you know, because you have this outer shell, Scorpio, that kind of keeps people out, and so that you can spend more intimate time with yourself, which is a protective mechanism, right? In the past, you've shared your deepest, darkest emotions with other people and they took advantage of you, and I'm sorry about that, because it took a lot for you to open up. It did. It took a lot for you to open up. And now that you recognize the power of your emotions and the power of vulnerability, you don't take it for granted. And other people are coming to you with their deepest, darkest secrets. Other people are coming to you so that you can tell them the truth about their own life, honey. Okay? Look at that. Divine guidance. You could be stepping into a spiritual role. You could be stepping into just like being a matriarch, a divine truth teller, a storyteller, someone who speaks their truth or speaks up from their own revelations, their own prophecies. You could also just be like leading the pack towards your own truth, towards your own inner guide. Some of y'all can have a North Node in Scorpio. Clarity's coming to you about your future. Scorpio, straight up. During Aquarius season, you are more clear than ever about what you need to be doing with your life purpose, where you need to be going, what direction you need to be headed in. Some of you need to get back to exercising and going to the gym, doing your Pilates, because it gives you more clarity. When your body is at rest and you're at peace and you're comfortable in your own skin, your intuition, your emotions are able to be grounded. You're able to see things more clearly. You're able to be in harmony with your highest frequency. And, you know, you can put it on better. You're not hiding your body. Some of my Scorpios are hiding their body and their shape because they are uncomfortable with the way that they look. Because they ain't been in the gym. Because they ain't been eating right. Okay? You know I'm talking to you. But you're building a better connection with your gym partner, with your friendships, with the people around you so that you can be more open about these experiences. Like if you're struggling with your body or your weight or insecurity, Scorpio, you're coming out about that to the people around you. You're sharing that with the people you love, and you're embracing what it means to have vulnerability. Okay, because you know what it's like for other people to come to you and for you to be a safe space. You know, you want that to be flipped, right? You want to be able to give people that benefit of the doubt, connection. It's about balance, equal give and take. Scorpio, when you find yourself in relationships with people where you don't feel safe to open up emotionally, maybe it's time to reevaluate the benefit of that relationship. Are you always the person that's counseling, nurturing, the person that people come to dump to, dump to? You're not a trash can. Did you know that, Scorpio? You're not a waste ground. So when people are constantly energetically dumping on you, you have to constantly be transmuting that energy. That's why I don't be taking people's trash, honey. I don't take nobody's trash. No, there's a trash right there. I can't. I don't take people's trash. That's an energy and a frequency that I don't want to receive. I don't want to receive your leftovers, your handovers. And that's the thing. You're receiving people's energy and frequency around you, and you need to get from that environment. Don't allow these connections to disturb your frequency and your connection to your highest self and to spirit. Because you are a teacher, you're a leader, you're a prophet. Some of you are empresses and high priestesses. You can't allow for this to get muddled up with other people's frequencies and dirty energy. Some people around you are not cleaning their energy. And you're doing more of the cleaning for them. You're doing more of the spiritual work for them. And a part of being a spiritual coach or a leader, especially like in this position as such, you got to do the work for yourself. You cannot hold people's hand through things and lead them at the same time. And Scorpio, you're learning that. You're learning balance. You're learning equal give and take. You're learning that I can be a leader, but I have to lead. I can't be afraid or look back to see who's following. Stop looking back to see who's following and lead, Scorpio. This is also about balancing your knowledge with other people's free will. Like Scorpio, you do know a lot, right? You know a lot about other people's lives, okay? And some people are ungrateful because of that. Some people are ungrateful that you have these gifts. They don't like the fact that you are, talented. They don't like the fact that you can read their energy as soon as they walk into the room because they want to hide in darkness. Some people don't like it. You can't be mad at them, honey. You can't be mad at the little, I call them gooligans. They gooligans. They sit and they lurk in darkness and dirt, and they like to be around drama and anger and bitterness and envy. The gooligans, honey. Get the gooligans away from me. Phew. Get the gooligans away from me. Ew. The ungrateful, the negative Nancy. Get the hooligans away from me. The gooligans are up to the hooligans. The gooligans are up to the hooligans. The shenanigans, the hooligans. The hooligans. Honey, get it away from me. Whatever it is, get it away from Scorpio. Scorpio don't got the time, the energy, or the intimacy to be connecting with people who are low frequency. Is you feel me? If you can't stand in the light, you can't stand by me. Especially not for free. Because you're going to start trying to steal me. You're going to throw me off kilter. You're going to throw me off balance with your low vibrational frequency. With your ungratefulness. You're going to have me over here thinking that I need to be ungrateful for my gifts. Oh, you think you cute? Yes, I do. I sure do. I'm bomb.com, honey. What do you think about yourself? And so, Scorpio, you could be encountering these people and you need to just be careful about that frequency throwing you off balance. Lead, but give people the freedom to make their own choices. If they want to be ungrateful with the wisdom and the knowledge that you have, don't share it with them no more. And that's just straight up. You stay tapped in with your spirit guides, with your spirit team, going on your path, and those who are meant to follow you won't miss a beat, won't miss a reading, and won't miss a step, honey. Okay? All right, Sagittarius. Oh, Sagittarius. Sagittarius. You want to put in the work. You're ready to take it up a notch. And I'm proud of you. Some of you are being spiritually initiated and called into the occult, esoteric. Some of you just want to learn how to read the cards or astrology. Some of you just want to really learn your own spiritual gifts. Like, are you clairaudient, clairvoyant, whatever? All the clairs. Okay, and you came to Bob the Healer. What's up? What's that? What's happening? I think you don't understand what it really means to... I love Sagittarius energy. It's so cute. Okay, you don't understand what it really means to step into this relationship with divine. A lot of it you can't control. When I get behind and when I get into this position, honey, when I sit in this seat, I have to surrender my body, my mind, my spirit, my intentions to God. I have a spirit team. I have angels. Okay, Archangel Michael watches and protects me when I do these readings. Okay, he's with me right now. And a part of having a spiritual team is relying on them, trusting them. When I get in the seat, and I can only speak from my own experience, Sagittarius, that's why I'm sharing this with you. Because you're getting ready to be ushered into a highly important spiritual rank. And it requires you to surrender. And as a fire sign myself, it's really hard for us to not know what's going to happen next. And to slow down. We're always on the go. We're always doing something. We're always traveling. We're always brainstorming the next idea. And a part of this spiritual journey and stepping into spiritual leadership and prophecy is allowing spirit to speak through you. Sometimes I don't even know what I'm about to say. Most of the time I don't. And when I get done readings, I don't remember anything I said. I love to go back and watch and read my readings. Because they're always prophetic. They always hit. And they're always accurate. Okay? Prophetic, hit, and always accurate. Honey, prophetic, and they hit, and they always accurate. And I love that because I'm not trying to be. You see? Listen, let me tell you something. I am not trying to be accurate. I'm not trying to predict the future. I'm not trying to do anything. I sit here, I open these deck of cards, or I open my third eye, I open my spiritual ears, I open my heart to God, and I listen, and I speak, and the Holy Spirit speaks through me, and that's it. Baby, I'm going to turn this light off, turn this camera off, and go about my day. Because that's what it means to be a channel for God. That's what it means to have a channel for God. Okay? And that, it leads me to the cards. Okay? Because I don't need the cards. You got to trust God in this journey that you're on. You have to trust that God is leading you, and you don't need to know the plan. You don't need to know the way. You don't need to know how it's going to end, what you're going to do next. Because it works better that way. It just does. Don't question God. Trust God. And surrender to this moment of transformation. Aquarius season is a very fast period where things are just coming at you. Okay? They're coming at you. Sag. And you got to be able to say, you know what? I embrace it all. I embrace it all. Look at her arms. I embrace it all. She's open to everything. But here's the thing. You got your hands over your eyes because you're like, oh, I trust you, but I don't want to see it. As if something bad is going to happen. You think bad things are going to happen when you surrender, or when you don't have a grip on things, or when you're not ripping and running or doing something, or when you don't have your schedule booked up, or when you got to sit still. That's when the downloads come in, honey. My best time is when I'm sitting on my little couch, honey, and I ain't got nothing to do. I'm just chilling. Okay, I predict the LA fires. I predicted what's going on right now with the weather. I predicted the war. I predicted all the things that are happening in the news right now. If you don't know, now you know. Go check it out. Link in bio. Okay, it's all down my timeline. I'm sharing news reports. All these things to show you. My whole point is this. When I'm at rest as a healer is when God can really use me best. When I'm not busy with the world and doing things of the world, and I'm sitting in the present moment, Spirit can get to me quicker. Some of you are clairaudient, and you have an inner knowing. You're clairvoyant, not clairvoyant, claircognient, where you just have a clear knowing for things, and you have audible hearing for things. Okay, you could also have telepathy with other people, with sisters, with friends, where you just hear their thoughts, you hear how they're feeling, and it could come from your mom or your mom's mom, come from your mother's lineage. Okay, there you go. Oh, what else? What else? Oh, look at that, mama. Confirmation, yes, confirmation. Your mother, it comes from your mother's side. Your spiritual gifts come from your mother, and they came to you while you were in the womb. Also, some of you could be expecting, Sag, you could be expecting or getting ready to have a child, or a sister of yours is having a child, or you're manifesting pregnancy. You've been looking in the mirror, you're like, well, I know I look good. My body like that. My little, trust me, I know. You could be pregnant right now watching this video, or you could be pregnant and don't know it. Okay, or could be hiding your pregnancy and you don't want other people to know that you are pregnant, because with like black clothes, like you don't want people to know you're pregnant, so you're wearing like black clothes to kind of hide it and conceal it. But pretty soon you gonna come out, honey, and show everybody that you're pregnant. You're gonna have like a gender reveal or something like that. You could be having twins too, or you could be having a Gemini child, which is the opposite sign of you, so you got some work, honey, cut out for you. Or you could be dreaming up having like a child in the form of a business, creating your own business and being like a mother to like a new field or a new career. All right. And that harmony that you're having from birthing something new is allowing you to shine brighter and like step out in your individuality. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to Capricorn. All right, our last sign, Capricorn. We did everybody, right? Right, guys? Let's skip Scorpio last time. We did Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius. Now we're on Capricorn, yes. Yes, Capricorn, welcome, welcome. Thank you guys for all who have been watching and rocking with me this far, making it through all of the Zodiac signs. I hope that your message resonated. If not, go ahead and comment below what you would like to see in the next reading if I decide to do this into Pisces season. Because honestly, guys, I don't know. We're going to have to see. I'm going to be doing the extended readings, the detailed readings for exclusive members who really want high value content and who are ready to take it up a notch. And I don't know if I'm going to have time to be doing these readings this year after Pisces season. We will see. But if you would like to see what I talk about in next month's reading, comment below so I can shift up the reading a bit for you guys. All right, Capricorn. Capricorn, you need some rest, honey. You're working yourself into an early grave. You need to be careful. Or you're just working so much that you could be getting sick. Oh. Mm-hmm. Okay, all right. That's the message, and I'm taking it. Capricorn, we have to have a very serious conversation about your relationship with the divine. Okay, we do. We just do. Why y'all worried about if I'm pregnant or not? Relax. Sheesh. Listen, we need to be talking about your relationship with God. Do you trust God? Cards don't lie. It's a little awkward, but your hard work is directly tied to your level of trust in God. And I'm getting there, so just follow me now. Because you work so hard, you lack trust in God. You feel like you have to do it all by yourself. You can't bring your burdens to God because God's actually not going to take care of it. So you stress and you do all these things because you don't really believe you're blessed. You don't give it to God. No. You take it with you to work. You take it with you to the gym. You take it with you to the car. You take it with you back home. And you're like, I can do it. I can do it every day. I can do it by myself every day. Yes, I can. When really, you need to have the courage to step out on faith and believe that God is good and graceful and merciful. And part of God's goodness is trusting in the unseen. That's faith. Faith is believing in things that are unseen, that we can't prove, that are beyond the fathomable, the physical. And Capricorn, you're an earth sign, so you need to be able to touch and feel it tangible. But now we get into the truth. Now we get into the truth. Thank you, Spirit. This is about money. This is about tithing. I want my Capricorns that are watching this to get a healthy relationship with tithing. And it doesn't have to be to the church. It can be to an organization that you support. The whole purpose of releasing the money into a place that is benefiting God's world is so that you can release your attachment to things. Abundance is not about money. Abundance really has very little to do with money. Money is just a byproduct of abundance. You see where I'm going with this? Yes, you can have abundance, but you don't have to have money. For example, you could walk into a restaurant and the owner know your family and your family's family, and they pay for your entire meal. They comp your whole meal. You didn't even have to pay for the meal today. That's abundance. Abundance is knowing that you deserve good things and that you can get them without working hard. That it could come from your protection, it could come from your lineage, it could come from your legacy, it could come from your word. It's not always about money. And Capricorn, I feel like because you trust the money more than you trust God, you keep finding yourself back in the same predicament. You know, the more that you're focused on the bills that you haven't paid or the money that you are waiting to come in, you could refocus and repurpose that energy into prayer. You could. Just a suggestion. You could refocus that into your word. You could focus that into gratitude. Shifting your perspective from being, dang, I didn't pay this, to, wow, thank God I was able to pay that. Thank God that I'm not where I used to be. You see, gratitude welcomes blessings. I want you to start listing out all the miracles that are happening around you, even the little ones. I want you to start listing out how God is showing up in your life, even the little times. Okay, I want you to start transforming the way that you see your perception. Okay, run God's credit score. Because that's the thing, Capricorn, you keep forgetting that God's credit score is immaculate. Okay, and the more that you start to recognize that God, you can put your faith in God, and it's always going to come on the right time. The more that you can increase your trust, the more that your vibrancy starts to increase. The more that you can step out on faith, and the more that you are moving in alignment with your highest vibration. But you have to transform your relationship with spirit, because you don't believe that God would bless you with all these things. That's why you're working so hard. Don't tell me I'm lying, but I be knowing. Staying up late, working extra hours, putting in overtime just to be at the same place in life. When you don't recognize that your angels help you get there faster, but you can't get there without asking for help. Because that's the thing about the spirit world, is everything is about free will and freedom. You know, God gives us the divine path and the purpose, but we have to take the initiative, courage to walk that out. God can't force us into blessings. God can't get us to recognize we're blessed. That is a choice that we have to make on our own. And a lot of that is just wrapping our mind up with God's goodness. If you just spent more time focused on God's goodness instead of your worries and problems, that in itself will welcome in more blessings for you. That in itself will pay your bills. I'm telling you, baby. I'm speaking from experience. Okay, you see this apartment I'm in, honey? Prayed for it. Prayed for it. I prayed endlessly for this apartment, honey. Okay, time crunch I was on. I was like, God, I need you to take with it. And I only had a little bit of faith. And that's all I needed. And that's all you need, Capricorn. Just a little bit of faith. And you're going to get to wherever it is you want to go this Aquarius season. But without that faith, you're not going anywhere. You're not going nowhere. Okay? So be mindful of your time and what you spend your energy on. You can spend it on stressing out, or you can spend it on blessing out, cashing out on your blessings. You can spend it stressing out, or you can spend it cashing out on your blessings. Praise God. Praise God, whom blessings flow. All right. Thank you. It's the Divine Empress, Bob the Healer. Thank you so much for rocking, all of it with me. Make sure you are subscribed and you share this with the tribe that you vibe with. And I will see you in the next live. All right. God bless, guys.